Leos, you have the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So you Leos are very much so, uh, you Leos have to really watch out for not perceiving a certain situation the correct way. You Leos may have somebody that may want you to do way more than what's necessary. And if you Leos are doing way more than what's necessary, you need to leave those people alone. If you find yourself giving gifts and cash and prizes, you know what I mean, and trips to those individuals, you Leos may want to stop and think about what it is that you're doing, because what you are doing is, some of you may be relapsing into the same behavior and mentality that you said that you wasn't going to do. So now the Two of Pentacles represents, so you have to, this is a good time for you Leos to actually catch yourself in that act and realize, like, hey, listen, this is what it is right now. Like, you're in a situation where this is ultimately what it is. You Leos, you Leos are in a situation where don't take this type of nonsense from somebody. Don't allow these people to get you to feel pressure to do anything. You Leos need, the only time when you Leos feel like you should give is when somebody's providing you substance and you find it within your own heart to give. That's the only point in time when you should give. Don't feel pressured to give whatsoever, right? So now the Four of Wands, because remember what it is that you're dating for. You're dating to meet someone real. You're dating to actually have somebody there with you, right? And for the two of you to actually get along with each other and build something real and strong with each other. Do not allow this scenario to put you in a situation where you, like I said, you relapse and you start thinking with you start having these starry eyes where you think that this person is ultimately the one for you, but at the same time, this person doesn't respect you at all. You Leos want to make sure that you don't give away too much, because your over generosity is, it won't be appreciated. A lot of the times over generosity is not appreciated. So now the Seven of Swords is about how, since that's the case, you Leos have to understand that, you have to deal with it for what it is. You may know someone right now that you really like, but you're going to have to get to a point where you have to stay away from them, because even though you really like them, you can't stand around them. You can't stand close to them, because of the fact that every time they come around you, they're trying to get you to do something or give up something to them. You can't have individuals like this. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you're too generous, right, to especially when it comes to people who don't deserve it, they'll try to use and misuse you. They'll get into some usury type stuff. And the reason why I'm saying that you coming like this is because of the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups in the first place. So now that's what the situation is. That's what it is. And then you have the Page of Wands right here, which represents you Leos. Now you have to offer it, but you have to offer it to somebody that you have to show strength, which is Leo. So you showed up in your own tarot reading, but this is you having to like offer it to somebody, but you have to offer it to somebody that is worth that you offering it to them. It's not about you just offering it to them and they're just doing whatever it is that they want. No, it's a give and take relationship. That's what makes it not parasitical, or not parasitical. It's that you're giving and taking and they're giving and taking, and they're doing it gratefully. They're giving gratefully and they're taking gratefully. So now the Five of Wands represents this being a situation for you where you have to ultimately reject people that would make things difficult on you, because they're so busy trying to get you to do something. You have to reject those type of people by understanding that if they're just expecting you to do everything and they're constantly coming to you about you giving them some stuff and having to do this, this is something where it is that you Leos really want to watch out for, because what you've got going on, this is not something that, like it is, I said before, this is not something that you Leos should be a part of. When you Leos see somebody that is wasting your time or is attempting to waste your time, you need to leave them by themselves. The death card represents how the death card is about you Leos now understanding that and let those relationships go when you see that about the person. The Queen of Swords now is about, because you have to be able to be ready for anything. Okay, you have to be ready for anything. And when you're not, what will happen is you'll end up ripping and running around and thinking that this person really cares about you when they do to a certain extent, but they don't care about you in a pure sense. They care about you from a perspective of ulterior motives type stuff. So even though they may be interested in you, they don't care about you enough to actually do right by you. And this is something that you Leos really want to watch out for. So let's clarify some of these. Let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the strength. Let's clarify the strength. You have the Five of Swords, the King of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Ace of Cups. Right. Excuse me, the Ace of Swords. When you Leos decide to move, when you Leos decide to talk to other people and you realize what it is that they're doing, right? If for some of you who haven't realized it, this may be an awakening reading for you where you realized it. For some of you Leos, you may have already done this, or you are just now on the edge of having these people actually call you. You Leos are going to understand what I'm talking about, because you Leos move forward. That's when those people are trying to reach out. Six of Cups. That's when those people are trying to reach out. They're trying to reach out to you, not because now you put them on the back burner. The more you do you is the more they can't do them. So this is something that a lot of you Leos have to understand. So let's clarify the Death card right here. So you have the Strength, more Leo, the Moon, Six of Swords, and then you have the Page of Cups. So these four cards right here to clarify the Death. These cards right here are ultimately all about how you Leos, when people decide to play that game of, oh, they're going to leave you alone and you're going to be by yourselves, that's a lie. Okay, that's a lie. Right? You're not going to be by yourself, and those people, they may leave you alone, but it's a blessing to be without them. Not, not anything that you should be upset about. The Six of Swords and the Page of Cups, right? You should be with somebody that respects you instead of showing you all these difficulties and having to come around you with that nonsense. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords. So to clarify the Queen of Swords, you have the King of Wands, Three of Wands, Ten of Swords, and then you have the Four of Cups. So these four cards right here, to clarify the Queen of Swords, this is about how, again, the King of Wands and the Three of Wands, you're getting attention from those people that would waste your time, because you're not wasting your time anymore talking to them. So now those people are really interested in trying to get you to go to invest in the chase. What is the chase? Trying to see them, trying to go back, trying to talk to them again, trying to say what's up, trying to do all the things at first that you were originally doing that didn't get you anywhere in the first place. And now they can't, because the Three of Wands is behind it, because of the fact that they see you really leaving them alone They're not getting the same amount of phone calls as they was getting from you when you were trying to reach out to them in the first place, right? The first time around. The Ten of Swords and the Four of Cups is about how, and so, you know, now they feel betrayed. Now they feel like you betrayed their trust by leaving them alone and leaving them to their own devices. Listen, this is the type of stuff that those people have to put up with, because ultimately they did it to themselves. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video, smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.